Hello Sagittarius, this is Turquoise Tarot here with your reading for October 2016. I want to say, first and foremost, I apologize for the delay in uploading these videos. We had a death in the family and therefore I wasn't able to obviously take time to do the videos and upload. Sorry, let me turn off my phone here. There we go. Also, for those of you who have requested a private reading, I sincerely apologize for the delay, and if you could please send me a confirmation, the confirmation email you receive, and forward that to me with your questions. I'll be happy to complete that reading for you. Finally, I'm going to be offering a course on tarot reading. I'm going to upload a separate video with detailed information for that in the coming days, so look for that if you're interested. This reading is going to be a little bit shorter than they have been in the past, just because I do want to take some time to focus on private readings, and then also work on the courses that I'm going to be offering for the tarot reading. Oh, High Priestess fell out. We'll see if that comes out again. So this is, we're going to do two spreads. One is for the general messages, and then the second one will be regarding love and love life for you Sagittarians. Alright, I feel like this is the last shuffle here. I did shuffle a bit off camera as well. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the World, Five of Wands, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King and Queen here, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups. So I'd say that, you know, there's something that you've been holding on to that finally this month you're gonna release. Let me just adjust this camera here. Sorry about that. There's something this month that you're gonna have to let go of, and I don't think it's gonna make you very happy. It can be a relationship, because I have the King and Queen of Cups here, which represent feelings and emotions. So I could certainly see that being a possibility. It's something that you want to work out and work on, but honestly, there's a lot of conflict in this relationship, and it's just not panning out. It's like you're riding an emotional roller coaster with this person. If it's not regarding a love relationship, this can be something that you're emotionally invested in, whether it's your career, a job, it could be even with family members. You're working on something, you're trying to make it work, but this month, I want to say mid-month, you're really going to see, you know what? I have to make a decision, and I have to do what's in my best interest, because it's continual conflict here, and it's just not working out. It's not, I'm not happy, I'm not satisfied. So although emotionally you may feel pained having to let this go, it's a necessary thing, because there are better things ahead for you, okay? And the message here is really to try to stay emotionally and mentally balanced. You want to, this is a decision that, you know, I'm surprised the Lovers didn't come out, honestly, because it looks like it's going to be like a head or heart decision for you. And for some of you, it is regarding your work. It is regarding a job that maybe it's a layoff, maybe they're letting people go, and you're worried, you're sad, you're confused. Financially, you may feel strapped. But ultimately, this is gonna work out in your favor. This is the Nine of Cups here, and though you don't see it that way as of now, because you're kind of holding on to this for dear life, the World card is saying you know, it's complete now. You've learned what you needed to learn out of this situation. You're moving into a new phase, into new opportunities. So be mindful of that. And the ongoing conflict that you're dealing with, there's a reason for it. And the reason is it's trying to push you. It's almost like the universe is trying to push you in a new direction. Okay? Middle of the month, you're going to feel really confused. You're gonna know, I have to make a decision. The Two of Swords is all about a decision. It's one you don't want to have to make, may be made for you. Okay? But again, remember that you got to keep your emotions in check. You got to keep your finances in check. Really be mindful of those two things this month. And I want to say by next month, we're going to see progression. And you're going to feel a great sense of relief. Okay? This may be like you're dealing with two individuals where there's a lot of conflict, and you may be the middleman and you're trying to work it out between the two of them. But you are kind of like stuck in the middle, and you don't want to have to be in the middle. And you know, the best thing to do is take yourself out of that equation as best as you can, because ultimately if you try to get in the middle of it, because I see these two people here, there's a lot of conflict between these two individuals. They can both be the same. They can both be water signs. They could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces that you're dealing with, or they can just both be highly emotional people, and they're letting their emotions get the better of them in this situation, and you're trying to be, you know, the calm one. You're trying to be the rational one. But if you really meddle in this, or you get too involved, you're going to be the one left out in the cold. So don't try to choose between the two. Just try to take yourself out of the equation, honestly. Because it looks like at the end, you know, they may go on their happy, merry way, but you're kind of stuck. I want to look at the Two of Swords here with these clarifying cards. Yeah. So this is a decision that you really don't want to have to make. You feel trapped in this situation, whether it's a job or it's between two individuals. You just feel stuck. You don't know what to do, but you know you have to make a decision one way or the other. If you're not the one controlling the decision making, we can see this abrupt ending or this situation that gets out of control. And it's coming to you via some type of communication. So let's just say, for instance, this is regarding a job, okay? You feel uncertain. You feel insecure in this job because maybe, you know, there's a situation where they're letting people go, or you may be let go, or you just may feel trapped in this job that you're unhappy with. Something is going to happen that's going to cause this ending for you, again, if you don't make the decision. And it's going to be via some type of communication. For those of you who are trapped in a situation where you're between two people, it's the same scenario, you know? Same thing playing out here. It's something's going to happen where it's almost like you're blamed for what's going on between these two individuals, and they're communicating that to you, okay? I want to look at the Five of Cups. So there's a contract. This could be a job. This can be relationships with others. You have a certain understanding with individuals or with a company. Something new arrives, can be new information. new understandings. And you're realizing that someone has not been acting in your best interest, or it can even be you not acting in your own best interest by stepping out of the equation if possible and allowing these two to work it out amongst themselves. Okay? Because ultimately you're going to say, man, I wish I wouldn't have gotten involved, because now look at where I'm at. You know, they're taken off and here I am with all these spilt cups. I want to look at the 9 of Cups. You know, I also want to say here, what I just kind of picked up too, is this King of Cups, this male energy, can be someone with just a lot of masculine qualities as well. Someone who can be the more domineering or aggressive of these two. This can be someone that they kind of got what they wanted out of a situation because they were holding on to something, or they were holding something back from this Queen of Cups. And it left this Queen of Cups in a very difficult position, whether financially or emotionally. But they got what they wanted, okay? And if that's the case, they were happy about getting what they wanted, even though they weren't completely honest or, you know, doing things in a righteous kind of way. And it came as a pleasant surprise to them. I also want to say that for those of you where things are panning out in the future, if you allow this change to happen, you know, if you let something go because you need to, it's going to bring you joy, because you're understanding that there's something better around the corner. This current position you find yourself in, it's not satisfying, it's not fulfilling. Maybe you're not getting paid enough. Maybe you're not happy. Maybe you're holding on to it, but you're lying to yourself because you want something more. And in the future, you are going to have that. But you have to remain hopeful. Okay? So with that said, I'm going to move on to the love portion of the reading. I'm sorry if the camera shakes here. It's kind of unstable on this table. We have the Queen of Wands, which is your energy coming up here. The 9 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Sorry about that. Turn the volume down. I don't know why it's... Okay. 7 of Wands. 2 of Cups. The Hierophant. 6 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. The bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. This is a very powerful love reading, I have to say, Sagittarians. For those of you who this pertains to, this is a general reading, so remember that. For some of you, I feel like you're in a relationship where you feel like you're with your partner, you're with someone who's equal to you. The 2 of Cups is right here dead in the center. So this is a partner that you've built something with, okay? You've spent some time with this person. And they're not giving you the level of commitment that you want. I'm getting, as an example, Maybe you want marriage and you're telling them, I want marriage. Okay, I want marriage. And they're telling you, no, they have their guard up. They're on the defense. And you're giving them an ultimatum this month. Look, we've invested a lot together. Look at our past. Look at what we've created together. Look at what we've built together. And you're kind of like battling it out with them, you know? You're letting them know, look, either you commit to me, you give me what I want, or I'm walking away. Because ultimately, this Two of Cups is what you desire. This is wish fulfillment card. So ultimately what you desire is a longer commitment. Now, for some of you at the end of the month, you may be making a sacrifice. Or it can be them making this sacrifice and finally committing to you. Temperance as the overall energy is a very promising card because it talks about healing. It can be different for all of you. You know, for some of you, that healing may come in by letting go of this relationship because maybe right now you feel like you two are completely compatible. Maybe right now you feel that you two have that kind of connection. But if they're not willing to commit to you, then what kind of real connection do you have? And when you walk away, this creates an environment where you can now heal and mend emotionally and move forward to find that kind of connection. Yes, it's a sacrifice, okay? But it's a necessary one in order for you to find true happiness with the right partner. For others of you, this can be someone actually finally committing to you this month and saying, okay, yeah, you know, you're telling them, look, we've built this together, we're doing this together, and you commit to me, you know, or you don't. And they may finally say, okay, let's do this. And that's where the healing and mending comes in. For those of you who are single, this is quite an interesting spread. For some of you, this can be a lover returning that maybe you had that connection with in the past. You're re-evaluating what you had with this individual and you're asking yourself, why did I let it go? I feel like you're going to realize that perhaps you had a lot of pent-up feelings, like of animosity or something towards this person. And you're realizing, you know what, it was kind of petty. And now I'm missing this person. I'm realizing that this is the person I want to spend my life with. And there's going to be a sacrifice made here. Either you have to humble yourself and apologize, but if you do so, it's going to bring great healing. This can go the opposite way too. It can be someone else coming in who recognizes you as their partner, as someone they want to commit to. Even though you two had it out in the past and one of you decided to leave. I feel like it was you who decided to leave. But it can be either one of you. One of you decided to leave, and you know, you're saying this month that, or the other person is saying this month, you know, they're looking back. They're looking back on this relationship. They're noticing that, hey, you know what? There was something really significant there. This person had the qualities that I really want in a partner. And they may have to humble themselves. You may be on guard. It looks like you want this person to come back. You're waiting for this person. It's wish fulfillment for you to have this partner return. But you're a little on guard and apprehensive because you don't know if you can completely trust that they're being honest and sincere. But remember that this is the overall energy. So it's a great time for healing and mending relationships. Look at this a little bit more in depth. I want to look at the Two of Cups first, since it's the center focal point of the spread. Yeah. Somebody's been waiting for you to return, or you've been waiting for someone to return and come back to you. And you've been desperate, or they've been desperate and waiting for your return. Because this is a partnership where, you know, again, it's the Two of Cups, where you feel like this is your partner. This is the one you want to be with. This is the one you're meant to be with. Or vice versa, they feel that way. For those of you in a relationship, you're waiting for your partner to make a move. You're getting desperate and you're tired of waiting because you have that level of commitment in this relationship and you want it in return. Let's look at the Hanged Man. Yeah. So for those of you in a relationship, okay, there's a significant change that's coming about in your relationship. That card represents a change because someone feels stuck, someone feels trapped, someone feels like, I can't do this, and you may find yourself single. Or they find themselves single. For those of you who are single, there's a significant change coming about. Again, you're not sure whether or not you can trust this person. You're presently single, you're waiting for someone, for the right person to come in, and when this person comes back, it's a bit of a sacrifice because you have to be open to be vulnerable in order to allow this person to prove to you that they're worth your time again. And so there's this, I want to say, fear or anxiety about their return. Let's look at the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So if you're pushing someone into committing, okay, they're going to start to have some hard feelings towards you. This is the Foe card. And it may bring about death of a relationship, the ending of a relationship, or a transformation even. Because they're not willing to give you what it is that you need and that you deserve in a relationship. This person's on guard. They're not ready for that level of commitment. For singles, this can be saying that, again, there was an ending to this relationship. You saw this person as, I don't want to say a foe or an enemy, but you just don't completely trust this person based on the ending and how things ended. But they're coming to you with a sense of humility, okay? Kind of like their tail between their legs. But you're on guard and you're on guard and you're defensive about it. Or you could be the one coming back to them with your tail between their legs and between your legs and they're on guard, okay? Remember, it can go either way. So that's what I see for you for this month, Sagittarians. Please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you and I wish you all a wonderful month, and I will see you in November. Thank you. Bye.